back to my channel. I'm going to talk about some Disney news that's been releasing the past 2 days and today recently. So if you're new, subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up button. That will help my channel. And yeah, I'm going to talk about some news from the Walt Disney Company that during this COVID-19 situation, it's not good news for the cast member at Disneyland and at Disney World. So I'm going to just read some stuff, and this is from a website called deadline.com, and the title of the article is Disney to furlough employees whose jobs aren't necessary at this time starting April 19th. So not right now, but on April 19th something's going to happen. It says, it's a long, you can read it by yourself whenever, but I'm going to just read it. It says, the Walt Disney Company, Thursday, has made a difficult decision to furlough employees whose jobs aren't necessary at this time. So I'm believing that it means they're not using any of the employees that they need right now. I'm pretty sure that's all cast members at the parks at Disneyland and Disney World. So that's what I'm thinking after April 18th. So April 19th, due to the economic hit from the coronavirus and uncertainty as to when large chunks of its business will be operational again. So today's April 3rd. They closed around March 14th. The two parks did. Well, all the parks did around the same time, and they said by March 31st, that will be the end. But when they mean that, it means they'll reassess and what the situation is now. Is it improving? If it's not improving, so they extended it just a week ago. They extended the closing to mid-April, which is in about 2 weeks from now. So, and it goes on to say Disney's statement below didn't specifically specify the numbers of employee or division. We understand that the furlough process started with the Parks division, so basically Walt Disney World and Disneyland, the cast members, all the people that works at the park every day, and then that makes the park operational, that makes it go. Continues, in that other line of business are still in the process of determining the necessary furlough. Disney had committed to paying employees full pay and benefit, which is a good thing. They're paying employees even though they're not working. That's a good thing. That's a good thing on their part, to pay their cast members, whatever, because they're paying by hourly, by paycheck to paycheck. So through April 18th. So that's the last day. April 18th, the last day they're going to pay the employees full pay. So whatever they make hourly is what they're going to get paid for. The statement today from Walt Disney spokesperson said that Those impacted by the furlough process will remain Disney employees throughout the duration of the furlough period and receive full healthcare benefits. So they get the healthcare benefits, the full healthcare benefits, with Disney picking up the cost of employees and company premium. And continues, says, in an internal memo sent specifically to employees of parks, experience, and products, said the furlough will apply to executive salary and non-union hourly cast member based in the U.S., with the exception of those roles or projects are crucial to maintain our operation during this closure period effective April 19th. I'm going to put the link in the description and you guys can read it. We understand that the furlough process started with the park division and that other lines of businesses are still in the process of determining the necessary furlough. So they're like furlough. I'll look up what furlough definition. Furlough means leave of absence, especially that grants to members. So it's like they're basically a leave of absence. They can't really work, so that's why they're furloughing. And it's not like a layoff, it's a furlough, but you getting paid. Disney had 223,000 employees worldwide as of our latest fiscal year end. Last Friday, Executive Chairman Bob Iger, he's now the former president and CEO of the Walt Disney Company. He basically resigned, but he was going to retire anyways next year, or not this next year, but I believe later this year. But he is foregoing his whole salary to help this pandemic thing. And the new CEO, Bob Chapek, he said he will cut his salary to 50%. Across the conglomerate, the vice president, the senior vice president, and the EVP will have compensation reduction to 20%, 25%, 30%. So that means vice president is going to get, I believe, 20% reduction. Senior vice president is going to get 25% reduction, and the EVP, I don't know EVP stands for, but the reduction 30%. And it goes to the global pandemic forced social distancing and people to shelter in place. Disney theme parks are closed. So since all the Disney theme parks were Disneyland, Disney World, Disney Paris, Disney Tokyo, Shanghai, and Hong Kong, they had to close it because if you've been to any of those parks, you know how crowded it gets, and there's a lot of people, and you can't get like 6 feet from each other, so that's why they had to close it. And most of the film and television production, Mulan, Black Widow, the Marvel movies that's coming out, and all that kind of stuff, and the live action Little Mermaid. I'll talk about live action Little Mermaid because I got some stuff that I saw yesterday. The Disney Plus, Marvel Disney Plus shows. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but they had to stop. They had to put a stop for now, And it goes on, like all media companies, it's taking a hit from lower advertising. It has raised a $6 billion cushion to see it through what's become a very steep, sudden economic downturn. So right now, all the movie theaters in the country are closed now. So they won't even make a lot of money, even if they open it, because not a lot of people are gonna watch it because you can't have 10 or more people in an event or whatever place. Earlier today, the Department of Labor reported that unemployment claims soared to an unheard of 6.65 million for a week ending March 28th. So, and it goes on. California has the highest number of claims. 878,727. They're followed by 3.307 million claim filed for. So like I think that's like that's unemployment. That's like a lot of people are losing their jobs because of the COVID-19, and it's not their fault. We just had to deal with it. It just happens. Then goes on to say Disney Park Experience product, which make up close to 40% of the annual revenue, has a staff of about 177,000, but it's not clear how many would be impacted. So, and it goes on, and you can read down. There's a lot of stuff here, but you can read it. I'll go down to the 2 bullet points. It's the DPEP at the DPEP. The number one, the most important things are caring for our cast members. So it says, as a company and a leadership team, our focus now is on our best to care for our cast member, keeping you safe, protecting your benefits, and preserving your job for the future. Bullet point number 2, protecting the future of Disney. As we navigate an extraordinary challenge business climate, we want to best position our company to weather this crisis. And it goes on, and there's and after that, it's ends there. So basically, right now, the cast members, any cast member where you work at any Disney park in Asia, Europe, here in North America, or at the Disney store, they don't have jobs anymore. As of now, they don't have jobs, but they're still getting paid by the company, so that's a good thing. News today. I'm at the Walt Disney Company's website. If you click on, the first thing you'll see is the big box here that has the Mickey Mouse and the Walt Disney Studios April 3rd, 2020. The Walt Disney Studios announced update release schedule. So, and I want to let you know that the new Disney Pixar movie Onward is on Disney Plus right now. It just got released this morning. I watched it I watched it early today. It looked pretty good. I'm going to have to watch it again. Watch it again. It's pretty interesting. It's new. It's fantasy kind of. It's a fantasy world that's kind of like our world, kind of. And because you'll watch it when you'll understand what I'm talking about. but it's on Disney Plus now. So go check that out. So here we go. The Walt Disney Studios announced update release schedule. It says following the announcement in March, the several titles would be delayed due to the global health crisis, which we know what it is. The Walt Disney Studios today announced updates to its upcoming release schedule. The Disney live-action Mulan is now slated to open on July 24th, 2020 of this year. So that's basically that's 3 days after my birthday this year. So can we continue? With the Disney Jungle Cruise moving to July 30th, 2021, while the Marvel Studios Black Widow will arrive in theaters on November 6, 2020, with the Eternals moving to February 12, 2021. So this is what they're doing. They're taking Mulan and replacing the Jungle Cruise release date with Mulan, and Jungle Cruise is going to get released next year in July 30th, 2021. The Marvel Studios Black Widow is taking the release date of the Eternals movie that's supposed to come out this year, but got pushed back to February 12th, 2021, which is the release date of the Asian superhero movie Shang-Chi in that date. And other news are Walt Disney Studios also announced today that it will debut its new live-action feature film, Artemis Fowl, exclusively on Disney Plus. So it was supposed to come out this year in theaters, but they decided that it's going to be only on Disney Plus. The release date will be announced soon. And goes on and talks about Artemis Fowl, what the movie is. So the first Disney property movie is going to be the Disney Pixar movie Soul, which if you haven't seen the trailer, go watch the trailer, look it up on YouTube or something. It's coming out June 19th, 2020. Mulan, July 24th, 2020. There's a 20th Century Studios movie called Empty Man, which, by the way, if you haven't known, Disney Fox and stuff, coming out August 7th, 2020. Disney, the One and Only Ivan, August 14th, 2020. The Beatles Get Back, that's a Disney movie, September 4th, 2020. So that's on that looks like it's gonna be on Labor Day, around Labor Day weekend, Labor Day. Kingsman, everybody already knows that, but it's supposed to come out this past February, but got pushed back to September 18th of this year. And then that's a 20th Century Studio. Death on the Nile, that's a 20th Century Studio, coming out on October 9th, 2020. The French Dispatch Searchlight Pictures, which is part of the Fox deal, October 16th, 2020. Um, everybody talks about Jamie, October 23rd, 2020. Then Black Widow, Marvel Studios, November 6th, 2020. Then Deepwater, November 13th, 2020. The Ray and the Last Dragon, that's a Walt Disney Animation Studios. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a new princess movie. I'm pretty sure because or maybe it's not a princess movie. It's going to be like a, maybe it's Zootopia. It's like kind of like Zootopia. It's not a, it's a fairy tale movie. It's not a princess movie. It's one of those movies that's coming out November 25th, 2020. And the next three is Free Guy, December 11th, 2020. West Side Story, December 18th, 2020. The Last Duel on Christmas Day. I think that's limited. That's what I heard. Then it goes on. Then there's like lists. And like, yeah. Okay. Then it goes like Eternal, February 12th, 2021. And it goes. There's an untitled Disney live action, March 12th, 2021. I'm gonna say that's between. I don't know. I don't know what that is. It could be Hercules. It could be like Cruella de Vil or something. Then Shang-Chi, May 7th, 2021. Then Cruella de Vil is on this May 28th, 2021. Then we got another Pixar movie coming out on June 18th, 2021. Jungle Cruise, July 30th, 2021. Then you got like 3 20th century movies coming out August, September, October. So one of each of 3 months. Then we got the Hamilton, which is the if you saw the Hamilton Broadway show, that's what it is. Then we got Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness coming out November 5th, 2021. Then we got like one Disney live action November 19th, 2021. I got a good feeling which one it is. It might be Little Mermaid, because the Little Mermaids, they're getting ready to do production. Like right now, like 2 days, like they've been doing production, but then they stopped. They had to stop. Then you got animation, another Disney animation movie, November 24th, 2021. Then it goes. Then okay, so the Thor: Love and Thunder, I believe it's supposed to. I believe that's coming out in. That's coming out 2022. Yeah, that's right. Never mind. I was thinking about something. Then goes on for that finished. And yeah, so that's all the movie news and Disney Parks news. That's just if there's any Disney news that's coming out in tomorrow or down the future, I'll let you guys know. Right now, there's no date on when Disneyland or the Disney parks will open. Hopefully it's coming out. Hopefully they're opening in the summer. Because Avengers Campus is supposed to open. Well, should be opening, or I don't know. I don't know the word. Probably, should be, maybe opening July 17th of this year. And who knows because this COVID-19 can last, who knows how long it is. Right now the video is 24 minutes. But yeah, so that's all of the Disney news I got that I know of. If there's more, I'll make a video, I'll let you guys know about it. So thank you for watching. Be safe out there. Stay healthy. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. There's a red subscribe button down below in the description, near the description box, and hit this like button as well. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.